I am Fee, the lead director and writer of Fanganronpa X, All Hopes That Rise Will Be Crushed, and welcome to our third interview.
Hello.
Could you start by telling us your name and who you're voicing?
My name is Grimes D. Envy. I will be voicing Maseo Shun.
Could you give us an impression of Maseo?
Well, there isn't really an impression. It's kind of just my real voice, just a little bit higher. Kinda like this.
How did you get into voice acting?
Oh boy, how did I get into voice acting? So, originally, I didn't really have a dream. I didn't really want to do anything with my life. But then, you know, me being a big anime fan, I went to Kineticon, right, which is something in Hartford, Connecticut, where you can go and meet voice actors and do all that stuff, and it's basically Comic-Con, but only for Connecticut, right? So, I went, and I wanted to meet this one guy. His name was Jonah Scott, voice actor of Katakuri in One Piece, and Kokushibo, and also, what was it? There's one other character that I can't remember from Beastars. So, I wanted to go meet him because, you know, I'm a big fan of Demon Slayer. He voiced Kokushibo, right? And I wanted to get my sword signed because I had his sword. And when I looked at his picture, he was like, oh, so intimidating, right? And he was like, you know, like, he felt very important. And then I go and meet him, and I'm not trying to, like, diss him or anything, but he felt just like a normal guy. And I was like, wow, this guy's, like, really cool. So I met him, you know, we talked, and then after the show I came back, and I was like, thank you for, like, you know, yeah, like, signing my sword, giving me an autograph. I still have it, on my wall right now. And I was like, thank you for, like, making my day. And he, like, almost started crying. He was like, wow, thank you. And he gave me a big hug, and I went home that day with a massive smile on my face. And after that, I was like, wow, I want to do that too. I want to give someone that experience and be like, wow, that like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, he inspired me to become a voice actor and, you know, keep going and do all that stuff. And then the more that I found out, I was like, hey, you know what? This is actually something I can do. I can do some pretty gnarly voices. I like doing characters. I used to do it with my friends for fun. So I ended up buying my microphone, you know, my my interface, all that stuff, and ever since, I mean, I started only like 4 months ago, and I've been cast for around 13 different roles as of now.
I wish I could say I've met a voice actor. I was just a lazy bum, and I found a TikTok, and I joined, and what are you looking forward to most in the series?
If I'm being totally honest, I don't really know much about, I'm not even gonna attempt to say the name. I don't know much about, like, what this is based on, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I have friends who are into it, so, you know, I'm like, you know what, it must be good. Honestly, what I'm looking for in this is to be able to test my limits, see if I can, you know, be scared, happy, scream, do all that stuff, right? Which I know I can, but I want to see if I can do better than, let's say, my competitors or even my coworkers. I just want to see if I can be the best.
You're gonna have fun with the class trials. Not that you know what that is, but did you expect to get this character, and what was your first reaction to finding out that you're voicing him?
Honestly, yes. I did think I was going to get the role. I expected it. I am very confident in my vocal cords and my range and what I can do. And I felt like, yeah, I had it in the bag. And when I first saw it, I was sleeping, and I woke up, I went through my messages, and what was I was like, oh my goodness, wait, they did casting today. So I look, it said Grimes, and I was like, yes! I was like, yeah, I was very, very excited to get the role.
Don't you confidence, that's what we like to see. Do you think Maseo's going to survive? And if not, when do you think he's going to die?
I have not read the script or anything, but I do think my character will survive. I don't think they're gonna die. He's just too goated to die.
I'm pretty sure Justin said the exact same thing. Are you voice acting in any other series that you'd like to share?
Yes, I am voice acting in a couple different things. The biggest one right now is called Hopes and Shadows, which is a full series where I'm getting paid, and there's a whole crew, animators, right? There's a trailer for it. I'm on there, right? Yada yada. But the other stuff, like, for example, I'm in a series called Out of Character, or The Neighbors, and what was another one? We Will Survive. I'm in these series and I've submitted voice things for them, but they haven't come out yet. Is what I'm saying? Like they're still in development because voice acting it takes a while for all this stuff. And another thing that I'm in that is currently out right now is a series about a serial killer, and I am the interviewer that interviews the people who survive.
Well, I know what I'm watching after this. Do you have any social medias where we can find you?
Yes, actually, about 5 seconds before I hit record, I made a TikTok account. I will be making others, but as of right now, we're going to stick with TikTok. If you want to find me on TikTok, it is grimes.d.envy. Thanks for having me, and I'm very excited to be voice acting Maseo Shun.
Thank you so much for joining the interview, and that is going to wrap up our third interview. Stick around because our main character is next. Even though there are no main characters, he's like the closest thing to one, so I'm counting it. Okay, bye-bye, have a good day.